Author Stephen Covey once said, "How different our lives are when we really know what is deeply important to us, and keeping that picture in mind, we manage ourselves each day to be and to do what really matters most." The hardest part for most of us is deciding what actions matter most. What will bring us closer to our goals? What is the best strategy? This dilemma is not only a challenge for individuals, but for organizations as well. To help the City of Tyler identify what was most important to our citizens, we came together in 2005 to create a vision for the future of Tyler. It took 18 long months and input from more than 1,000 Tylerites. But in November 2007, the Tyler City Council adopted the Tyler 21 Plan. The 487-page, 20-year comprehensive plan created a shared vision for Tyler's future, as well as goals and action plans to help realize that vision. In 2030, the City of Tyler will be nationally known for its commitment to community, a robust economic environment, and the beauty of its public places. It's been a little over a year since the adoption of the Tyler 21 Plan, and we have been hard at work implementing the action items outlined in the plan.
To ensure this plan does not gather dust, a key leader has been assigned to each chapter to drive implementation. Action plans have been developed and are monitored by the city manager on a monthly basis.
Efforts to revitalize Tyler's downtown have been fast and furious since the adoption of the plan. One of the highlights includes the creation of a new city Main Street department to drive this effort. The Main Street department's new home on the square is expected to open in the summer of '09. It will also house a visitor center and the Main Street Art Gallery. The city also purchased the former Liberty Theater and is partnering with the East Texas Symphony Orchestra to renovate it into a performing arts hall that will be an East Texas destination point. A business, arts, and culture district has been established in downtown along with a tax increment reinvestment zone. As property values in downtown grow, the TIRZ will capture incremental increases in the property taxes for direct reinvestment into downtown projects that will spur private reinvestment.
Tremendous progress has been made on the implementation of the North End Revitalization Chapter. Our key success includes the launching of Tyler's first Neighborhood Empowerment Zone. Through incentives to builders, the NEZ encourages the construction of affordable housing, since increasing the number of rooftops in North Tyler is so vital to bringing new businesses to the area. The city also issued a $5 million utility bond to fund the extension of water and sewer infrastructure in North Tyler, which will be a critical role in stimulating development in the North End. To encourage homeowners, the city launched a home buyers assistance program to assist with down payments, principals, reducing and closing costs. Our new programs include the Housing Infill Program, Sights and Sounds of North End Business Mixture, and the Proactive Code Enforcement Program and the TIRZ.
The major concern raised by citizens during the Tyler 21 process was traffic. How can the city mitigate congestion on the major corridors in town? To address this need, several new projects have been launched. The Master Street Plan is essentially a long-range thoroughfare plan that identifies the location and type of roadway facilities that are needed to meet projected long-term growth within the area. Through installation of an adaptive control system that adjusts signal timing in response to real-time traffic volumes, travel times along the Broadway corridor have decreased as much as 35%. This is complemented by the installation of 10 flashing yellow arrow signals that allow for better coordination of traffic signals. The new portion of Loop 49 to Broadway also was opened, and it is anticipated that Grande Road will be completed in mid-2009. Design work on New Sunnybrook, Lake Placid, and Town Park are in progress for the next round of projects.
Preserving Tyler's rich historic past is the focus of this chapter of Tyler 21. As part of the implementation in year one, a historic preservation officer was designated to oversee the city's historic preservation program. Key achievements include the ability to establish neighborhood conservation districts, the approval of a new historic district overlay with the Secretary of Interior standards for rehabilitation, and the launch of the Half Mile of History program. The Half Mile of History is a permanent outdoor half-mile heritage trail that surrounds the square in the heart of downtown Tyler to commemorate significant people, places, or events.
Tyler is known for its natural beauty. Continuing this tradition is the cornerstone of the Parks and Open Spaces chapter. During the first year of implementation, a city arborist was hired and an urban forestry program was introduced. As part of this effort, a preferred tree list as well as guidelines for preserving trees when development occurs was adopted as part of the Unified Development Code. The Chamblee Rose Gardens opened in March 2009. It is the first entirely earth-kind garden in the world and will use little to no pesticides or fertilization. The city has also commissioned a master plan for Lake Bellwood after annexing the land on the north side of the lake and established the Tyler Round Table to discuss issues related to the lake.
As part of the Tyler 21 Housing Chapter, the Housing Infield Program was launched in 2008. This cooperative program between the city and other taxing entities allows the city to take title to the tax foreclosed properties and use them for affordable housing. Another important neighborhood strategy initiated this year is the PACE program. The focus of the program is to educate the community about code violations and to give residents an opportunity to bring their property into compliance.
Several actions have been taken to implement the Public Facilities and Services chapter. Actions include building 2 new fire stations, establishing a new prioritization process for capital improvement projects, invigorating the curbside recycling effort to triple the number of recycling customers, the planning for a new sewer treatment plant, and the extension of water and sewer infrastructure to Interstate 20.
Taking proactive steps to ensure Tyler's economy stays strong has become increasingly important as the national economy has struggled. This year, Tyler became one of the few cities in the state to pay off all general obligation debt. Combined with the lowest tax rates among communities with populations over 15,000, Tyler has remained committed to maintaining a business-friendly environment. In the last year, the Tyler City Council adopted a policy outlining business incentive guidelines. Airport incentives were also adopted to continue to attract additional flights out of Tyler Pounds Regional Airport. Additionally, a retail task force was created through the Chamber of Commerce. A retail market survey was completed and steps to implement a strategic marketing effort focused on economic development have been taken. Harvey Mackey once said, "A dream is just a dream. A goal is a dream with a plan and a deadline." It is clear that the Tyler 21 plan is not just a dream, but a goal that is well on its way to being realized. I encourage each of you to log on to tyler21plan.com and look for ways that you can be part of bringing the plan to fruition.